All right. Well, welcome everyone. While everybody's chatting a little bit, just gonna put the camera on me and go over a few announcements. So, let's see here. Table tokens and bits. I want to give out reminders for the channel for table tokens and bits. I'll put the kind of rules and stuff in the chat as soon as I sit down and stuff, but the table tokens and bits, you can basically ask us questions, get to know us a little bit better. You get to gain table tokens as you watch. So the more you watch, the more table tokens you get. Bits, that's an Amazon thing, a Twitch thing, so you guys know all about that kind of stuff. Sponsors though, we want to pimp out our sponsors all the time. We are listening through the Ambient Realms system right now. It's a song I wrote for the theme song for here, but we have some cool sound effects. You know, if somebody wants to jump in the water.
You know, Jim Electronics.
You know, stuff like a big foghorn, or we want stuff like that. You know, those kind of sweet effects. And you'll hear some of the ambient music from. I took a lot of it this time. You'll see from their sci-fi album that Ambient Realms has. But make sure and check them at ambientrealms.com. Big advocates of Huntington's Disease Society of America. They've donated a lot of money to them. That's why we partner with them. Plus Autism Speaks. So check them out. We are throughout here, and I won't bother the gameplay, but actually, I'll at least let you see them. Here we go. So you get to see everybody, but you'll be listening to me while they're getting prepped and stuff. But the Arknight, we are 3 followers away from giving away some goodies. And if you don't know what Arknight is, you need to check it out. They do a lot of stuff for all different kinds of tabletop gaming, but they do have some cool packages that we use for some of our games here. Like this is Fireball, and it's the template that you can just lay down and you know where the fireball went and how many D6s to roll for 5th edition, those types of things. Plus, they make these little guys, flat plastic minis, these little rock and rollers here, so they're easy to transport and play with. But the cool thing is every 25 followers, and we're breaking to where we're gonna get our 100 level, our 200 level. So we'll be giving away, in 3 new followers, we will be giving away 2 packages. So make sure and take a peek at that. A silver package and a gold package. So take a peek at that. And I didn't tell these guys, but, well, I'll tell them in a second. Always go to timetotabletop.com if you have any questions about what's going on. You can send us a message or look at some of the stuff. We're going to get this show up on the website probably within the next week or so with characters and stuff. But I didn't tell these guys, but the One Shot Action Theater t-shirt is now on sale. We do have it on tpublic/user/time to tabletop. It goes on sale for 3 days for only 14 bucks, and then it goes up to 20. So for the next 3 days, you can buy if you like the show, or if you don't like the show, you just think the shirt's cool. 14 bucks. And I'll put a link in there too while we go chat. But now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give most of the reins, of them over to Jim, because I'm gonna pass out some vodka shots here. So let me turn my mic off, their mic on, and go from there, okay? Howdy.
Thank you, people watching outside through the curtains. No, I'm...
See us.
Sorry. Filthy hobbits, yes, I know. Quite. So, hi, welcome to One Shot Action Theater.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
And speaking of One Shot, oh hey, it's from Las Vegas. Great. I used to live there. Back before all those Cazadors and Deathclaws came around. Oh, he's got a Scotty glass.
I do have a Scotty glass.
Oh my. I got McCoy. Yeah. Okay. Do we shot now? Wait, do you have your shot?
Yes, I do have my shot. So what the toast is probably going to be an old favorite of mine. I honor the offer and I offer the honor. Oh. And all night we'll be offer and honor. Hi-oh!
Salute.
Sláinte.
Bless you.
Much better vodka than I'm used to drinking.
Yeah, military specials.
It's on sale at Safeway. I don't know if my mic's up, but it's on sale at Safeway. It's a Svedka. It's only like $13 for a big
Seriously?
bottle, and it's delicious.
Man, I bought a bottle of Seagram last week. It was gross.
We have found our favorite, and it's super cheap.
Nice.
So, wow, that's really tough. No.
I see things are already getting interesting.
If anybody needs me, I'll be under the table crying. No. Again, welcome to One Shot Action Theater. This is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And basically, my idea for the show is get a bunch of people together, play a game, have fun. It's just that every so often we'll be changing games and playing different one-shots that I've either created or I'm using stuff off the internet or stuff that I'm just inspired by. So what you have before us, can we get some of that beautiful beam footage from the map here?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Oh, great!
I can do that.
That's sweet.
You want a full scene on it? Ooh.
Only enough. Make sure you get the panda. We'll blur that out in post.
There's your map.
Oh, I
There's
have
your
to throw mine on
map.
the
There's
ground.
my
Make it work.
net. So,
To make it legit.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
as you can tell, I got
doesn't
all
work
the
if it's not
a
thrown on
majority of
purpose.
these minis from
Where did that come from?
the wonderful world of Hero Forge.
It happened in
And
high school and it just stopped.
they're just so awesome. These are all custom made.
Just got the whole bean bag.
Catlin over there on the right,
Oh yeah, I
she
did that
helped me
too.
paint a bunch of these.
Works
And
the same way, but I feel like
today,
it should
even
not be
though we are
perfectly
short a
on
couple of people tonight, we're still going to do our best to make this the best darn tabletop game that you've probably seen since, well, anything else. But yeah. So, I'll go ahead and introduce our guests tonight. And like I said, even though there are two of them, they're still awesomely wonderful people. Why do you have two erasers?
He handed it to me.
He did it! He gave it to me! It's his fault! Yeah.
Joining us, camera left, my left, somebody's left, somebody's right in a parallel universe.
There's a man and a woman.
There's a man
Way to
and a
break
woman
it
here,
down, like
and
the
later
very
on they're
basic.
going to give you the news and the weather. A good friend of mine, someone I've been playing with for a little while, Matt. Matt, say
Howdy,
hello.
folks. How y'all doing?
So, Matt, how much experience do you have with the Fallout universe in general?
I enjoyed the first and the second iterations of the game. I regretfully say I was unable to play through the entirety of the second version, or second iteration, but I have a decent understanding of where we are and what we're doing and what the Fallout universe is all about. So.
Okay. Cool. That's great to hear. Next up, a lovely, wonderful, beautiful, super awesome, cool friend of mine,
Ugh.
Catlin.
lot of
I'm sorry.
Are you still pronouncing my name wrong?
Yes, I am.
No, you stop that.
Yes. So, what should we call you just for fun? Should I just call you Kay? Should I just call you Wonder Woman? What?
No. Well, we'll go with K. K works.
Okay.
Oh, Captain.
Captain.
We'll go with Captain.
Kay the Captain, everybody.
You
Captain
would.
K.
Captain
Wow,
K.
that's Captain Kangaroo just that close. Okay, we're good.
So, Ian, very good friend of mine. She's always been wanting to play tabletop games, so I thought, hey, I've got this cool show. Why not see if she'll enjoy tabletop gaming? So, how much experience do you have with Fallout universe in general?
I learn a lot of my knowledge from forums and articles and other people's first-hand experience. I spend a lot of time on YouTube watching a lot of nonsense, so I understand a lot more than I've played realistically, but I have played the app. I love the Shelter app.
Hey, that's exposure.
Yeah.
It absolutely is.
Don't
So-
discount it.
Well, as long as you stayed away from No Mutants Allowed, that's okay. That's like one of the big forums that's been anti-Fallout for a while, but
No.
no.
I like Fallout.
Well, I thought, originally the idea was to do a comic book mashup with pop culture icons fighting Cthulhu in the Silver Age. took a lot of prep work. Prep work I just kind of got lost and not wanting to do, so I went with something that I knew. And basically, we're going to be playing a game of Fallout. And even though it's not the board game that's put out by Fantasy Flight Games or the miniature war game that's coming out, released by Modiphius, this is a system called Retropocalypse. It was a part of Old School Hack. Scooter actually has put the links up on the Time to Tabletop page, if not now, by the end of the show. And basically, it's pretty simple. You just need 2d10 and a d12, and it's relatively easy. And as you can tell, everybody's got 12s and 10s all over the place. So we're going to go ahead and jump into who's playing who. So, Cap K.
Yeah.
Captain K, you'd have to introduce yourself.
Who
are you playing tonight? Who is your character?
This evening I'll be Ovaltine Jenkins.
Ovaltine. Okay, so what is Ovaltine?
Better drink your Ovaltine.
So I'm a survivor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a survivor.
Are you a survivor or a raider?
Raider.
Okay.
That's the light class armor that we decided upon, right?
Yes, that's the. Those are the people who, after the end, decided to keep pushing their luck in terms of absolute savagery. So you're taking people's stuff and breaking their things for fun and/or profit.
Basically, poking people with rusting needles in their sleep, you know. Whatever suits my fancy.
Whatever suits your fancy. So. Since I really don't have a Lady Raider type for Ovaltine Jenkins or Jones?
Jenkins.
Ovaltine Jenkins, I guess we'll go ahead and represent you with this little lady cowboy.
Noted.
Fine.
So, and do you have any other background on good old Ovaltine?
Well, you know, I think one day I just got up and I decided that I was tired of sitting around watching those little dust bunny things roll across the Texas plain. Tumbleweeds, that's what they are. See, when you're a survivor and a raider in that category of people, you don't know things. The education just isn't there. So you gotta make
the
it up as
atomic
you
bomb
go.
had a lot of effects, okay? So we're not going to talk about all of them.
At least I don't
one.
have extra appendages.
At
But
least,
I'm aware of.
we don't have to go by F shirts.
F shirts? Yeah, there you go.
I've never seen a doctor though, so I cannot verify that.
Ooh, bummer.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping that, we'll see how all that stuff turns out. Maybe you will find the doctor out there.
Oh.
That'll be interesting.
Yes. So, Matt, who are you playing tonight?
So I'm going to be playing somebody known as Dirk, and Dirk is a tribal.
Okay.
And tribals, as far as I understand it, are individuals who are caught in the backlash of the fallout outside of vaults. So
Right.
as society collapsed, they were somehow able to survive.
Okay.
And so that's who I am at currently. Dirk is a simple man. He tends to lead with his fists, but we'll find out how that plays out over the course of this evening.
Okay. All right. That's great to hear. So, as in every other Fallout game that everyone's seen, with the exception of Tactics and the much maligned piece of junk, Brotherhood of Steel, it was a Dark Alliance game. It was like you had like people and just moved around. It wasn't very good. I told myself if I ever owned a gun, that would be the first thing I would shoot because it was just that awful. So
Don't sugarcoat it, Jim.
no, yeah, it was bad. There were dark times for the fandom until 3 came out. So basically, our setting is Texas, and there's not really any official canon towards what's happened in Texas since the bombs fell. So we're kind of playing in our own little playground, and that's what makes it fun because these two here, and hopefully, if we ever come back to Fallout Texas, many others will help shape the future history of Texas after the bomb. So, and like in every Fallout game, there's always going to be an opening. Except this time you don't get Ron Perlman or the guy who does the voice in 4. You get me. And if anybody's got any suggestions on a voice they want to hear.
I have many.
Oh.
David Attenborough? I mean, that's up to you.
Whoa.
I'm gonna want to hear Christopher Walken at some point.
So, Time of the Tabletop fans, one-shot action theater fans, of which I know there's two, maybe my mom and dad. I guess I am going to go ahead and read the War Never Changes speech as Christopher Walken would. So, hello.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Wall never changes. Before the Great Wall, America was divided into 13 distinctive commonwealths. Big states, if you will. The largest state in the Union was Texas, and was given the distinction as the Lone Star Commonwealth. Of course, this is verging from walking into Travolta territory, but we'll try. For a long time, things in Texas were good. Then, in the 2050s, things changed. Resources began to dwindle, forcing America to expand its borders. The new plague closed America's borders, and the threat of nuclear holocaust reared its ugly head once more. To ensure the survival of the American way of life, the U.S. government authorized Project Safe House, a program designed to shelter its
Do
citizens.
you feel safe? I don't feel safe.
I am outside all the time.
In the event of total annihilation.
My safety.
This is my safe.
After a period of isolation, these vaults would open and the dwellers inside would exit and begin life anew in a brand new world. I'm losing everybody, it's okay. On October 23rd, 2077, the Great War began. And within 2 hours, it was over. The families were able to enter the designated shelters and survive the exchange unscathed. However, things in Texas are about to change. I don't know why I do that head pop.
So he doesn't have the hair.
5 out of 7.
He's
And I got a 2 from the Romanian
Perky?
judge. So,
That makes up for the hair. You're perky. Good job, Jim. Yes.
what you thinking about? Oh, nothing. Fallout stuff. Okay.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Obviously, it is the year 2154.
Ooh.
And
Snap.
Matt, I guess we'll go ahead and introduce where Dirk is.
So Dirk, like I had imagined many Texans during the course of nuclear fallout, went home because Mama need protecting in times like that.
Your
So-
your great relatives.
So yeah, basically the family circled the wagons, as it were, and we had a basement in times of trouble, the root cellar. That was always good to us. So he waited it out there, and then when things started looking immediately afterward, he started looking around to see what was going on and what people were doing. Family's important, but like I said, he's still out of the know.
So, Dirk, your ancestors came out of the cellar at your guys' place, like a little ranch or whatever.
But not quite as banjo filled.
Yes. So you emerged from your and you guys just started living off of the land and all that.
As best we could, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, Captain
Well,
Ovaltine.
Ovaltine Jones, PI.
Jenkins.
Ovaltine Jenkins Jones.
Jenkins, PI.
Well, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I built me a nice little hovel, because I'm not the only one out there in the wasteland. So every now and then, you find somebody, you figure out they're not so bright and also not that difficult to kill. You maybe take their dog, maybe take their weapons, take some food.
In the state of Texas, you take a man's dog? That's just cold.
Yes. It absolutely is, but you know what? I needed a fluffy friend too.
Okay.
Absolutely did. So
And
I
an
just,
emergency meal source. I mean, hey.
after the rabbits.
Tell me about the rabbits. So,
They don't move so
I will
fast
take the moment. He
anymore.
will be my George, and he will be a good George. No.
So yeah, I just kind of chill, wait for stuff to happen.
so your hovel would be what, the equivalent of? Is it just a hole in the ground, or is it like a old box truck?
It's a really nice hole in the ground.
She found a way to bury one of those old airstreams, and she's just chilling in there.
Oh yeah, it's like a hobbit's hole. It's not
No
dirty.
round door, though.
No round door. Couldn't do it.
I would imagine it would cost a lot just to get the door even like.
So I found one of those old Vault-Tec bank trucks, and I ripped the doors off of that, and then I set it up real nice in the dirt.
Yeah, because all Vault-Tec
Fancy.
bank trucks have that same circular door thing.
They do.
Your
Well, no,
door.
I'm just imagining, how did you get the doors off in the first place? If it's a bank
She knew some really, really
But-
strong
Okay,
guys.
Yeah, rock on.
That's what it was.
Her
Don't ask, don't tell policy.
her interior designer insisted on it, okay? We don't mess with George.
Interior design!
We don't mess with George.
So, would you happen to have like a little radio in there somewhere?
I do. I scrounged one up years ago, and it's beautiful. I keep it all nice and polished up, just in case I ever get a signal on it.
Well, you are under the dirt, so maybe. I only got one bar? This is horse shit!
It's okay though, because I'm great company.
So says the last 3 dogs.
We won't tell you why there were 3. There were just 3, okay? Moving on.
So, Dirk, you're roaming around, scrounging up food, maybe a can of meat, potted meat, whatever else. All of a sudden, you come across this mound. You know, like
Suspicious man.
yes, a suspicious mound somewhere outside of San Antonio. So we'll say that your hometown would be someplace called Seguin on the map. And people that are in Texas, if I mispronounce some of the names of your towns, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
But you're
Only
not
little.
Texas.
Is that what? I don't. So, yeah, you find this impressively dug mound with a couple of metal doors on it.
Impressive.
I'm gonna walk up and hit one of the doors with the butt of my fire axe.
Okay.
See what's going on. Because Mama didn't raise no fool, but at the same time,
Yeah, and I'm gonna come out barrel first. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
All right. So you rap on the door 3 times, and all of a sudden the doors fly open, and there's Ovaltine. There's Ovaltine pointing a gun at you.
excuse me. I'm sorry to have bothered you. This is just new territory for me, and I wanted to know what was going on around here.
Yeah, you got about 3 seconds to tell me what it is you're looking for here. You're gonna get a bullet.
Just food to feed the folks. Food for the family.
And what's in it for me?
Did you need something to be in it for you?
I don't help many people.
Again, if that's not your bag, that's okay. We'll just keep moving on. Like I said, all we're trying to do is we survived and we're trying to feed one another. So,
Fair enough. So what are y'all off to do after you get some food?
well, we heard there was some rustling going. No, I'm kidding.
There's a snake in my boot.
Somebody poisoned the watering hole. No.
And if you look at this guy right here,
No, so we heard that groups of folks have been banding together to survive this crisis, and we're trying to head that way and see if we can get anything out of it for our family and make ourselves a better place, or if we have something other people need, that kind of thing.
I may or may not know what you're talking about, and I may or may not be interested in what you're talking about.
You
Maybe.
you can't spit out a straight answer, can you?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
she's all drunk on dog.
Apparently. that vitamin water. All right. Well, you're welcome to join me if you like. Like I said, I'm just looking for food for the family, but all eyes are welcome.
How many people you got in your party?
Well, there's Big Scooter, Little Scooter, Mama, Daddy, Uncle Jim, Aunt Beth, her 3 kids, which we don't talk about very much. I don't know, probably in 25 or so, all told.
Alright. Well, I don't know how much room I've got in my hovel, but I bet I might be able to squeeze you in for the night if you guys take me along on this journey of yours, because I may have an idea of where you guys are going. I might want to tag along, but it's gonna be real important that I make sure I've got room in my hovel first.
You take all the time you need to get ready.
So I'm gonna start talking to myself.
Okay.
Spend a lot of time alone. Felicia! Gus! But wait! How much room you got back there? We got room for 25 more people? Well.
Matt, make a perception. So, when you make a check, we don't have skills, you have stats. So your special is going to be what you're using. So, what is your perception?
14 total, so plus 2.
Yes. So go ahead and roll that d12.
12, that's a 10.
Yeah. And go ahead and roll a d12 with your charisma. Your roll 15.
4.
9.
You believe she has 3 other people
Right
in that
in the
trailer.
hovel.
And
In the
because
hovel.
of the reverberation and the echoes in the trailer, you honestly think they're talking back to her. So continue with your conversation.
Sounds like you almost full up in there.
So, Lil Wayne's not sure about all this. Felicia now. Felicia is inclined to take you in because she thinks it's been a real long time since we've had company. And she's inclined to have a dinner party. Gus, though, he doesn't want to cook. We don't have that many rabbits left.
Well, you're welcome to share in the food I brought with me.
Felicia! What you think about that? Well, Felicia likes it. Gus likes it too. Alright. We got ourselves a deal.
Excellent. I look forward to meeting this Gus.
I
And
do.
Felicia.
Wait, what? There's no Gus? So, you're gonna go report back to your family?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you march maybe a good half a mile back. You see like a couple of tents posted outside of the holy cellar that you guys used to live in. I'm pretty sure on the walls inside the cellar there was the duck and cover turtle.
Mm-hmm.
So, in case you didn't know, there's this, back in the 50s and 60s,
Americana, yeah.
they used to promote duck and cover as a means to evade nuclear war. So one of the icons was a turtle that dropped in a shell. And they said, duck and cover. And it was also brought to you by Chesterfield cigarettes.
Also classy.
Chesterfield cigarettes!
My pa always smoked them Chesterfields.
So you entered, obviously Mama, what does Mama look like? Is Mama old lady, super old lady?
It's difficult to tell once they hit that cat. So I'm not gonna say Mama is old because she's Mama, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she is, for the purposes of this game, I'll say has the appearance of about 65 years old, 4'5", wrinkles, got the big old apron.
Estelle Getty, she's got her battle muumuu.
She's not a small woman, is Mama.
Oh, wow.
So so they like strap 2 muumuus together? What?
Yeah, she's sturdy.
Let's just put it this way. I don't ask where her clothes come from because I'm not sure I want to know.
Fair enough.
So, did you find somebody?
I
Find some help, girl?
Mama, I found someone who's gonna help us feed the family.
Uh-huh. You know, we've been hearing on the radio something about Alamo.
What about the Alamo?
There's some people living in the Alamo.
Alright. Well, we'll go check it out. I just wanted to come and report back what I found out today.
Good. Hey! Dirt!
Yes, Mama.
You find anything good out there?
Might have a line of more people. More food. We're always short of food and supplies around here.
Yeah, well, you know, the last salesman we had over for dinner didn't set too right with Mama. She burps.
I was about to say, was
And
that
then-
before or after we cooked him? I mean...
Well, you knew where I was going with that. She burps, and you see like his burlap suit jacket as a like bib. She dabs a little bit. I know you didn't want none of him, but he got regular real food that'd be swell.
I'll see what I can do for you, Mama. And the family.
Don't take no more to other families. Just you and your friend go home.
Alright. We'll see what we can do on our own. Good night, Mama.
So, alright. Are you going to continue to have a conversation? Would you like for me to play Gus and Felicia and
I'm gonna let you be Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah! I'm gonna have most of my conversations with Lil Wayne from here on out.
Wow. Now, if Little Wayne sounds like Tiny Tina, that's okay, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely fine.
Okay.
Because this is all in my head.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'll see what I can do. So, what do you have to say to your invisible imaginary family?
Alright, I want this place
Mama,
real
I
nice and
found a
cleaned
man.
up. Because we got company coming. We never have company, so whatever you got going on in the car over there, that needs to be all squared away. I know it's basically just dirt and it's rocks, but it needs to go somewhere. And those rabbits, I want to see them all nice and strung up and ready to cook by this evening. Like, this is what I'm delegating to you. This is your job today, because I've been doing it for the last several weeks.
But I'm sorry, I can't do Tiny Tina.
It's okay. Ours was just
I'll do like a little tiny midget. Or remember slugs from Futurama?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll do that.
Yes.
the Slurm guys.
The Slurm guys.
But, Mistress, we don't have the flies. They buzz because they've been up there for however long you got them.
Well, they don't need to know that. That is not my business. My business is I agreed to feed these people, and whether or not they get sick is really, seems like that's on them. But the fact of the matter is, you get rid of those flies, maybe I'll let you come out of the hovel once in a while.
Please, Mistress, forgot what sunlight feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I get the impression he's turning into my precious at that point, but hey.
Please,
The rabbit
give
is
us
delicious.
some.
Right, you gotta get them flies squared away then, sounds like, because I'm not dealing with it. I've done enough this week.
You see little Wayne clapping at these flies. And little Wayne, we'll say, is about 3 feet tall.
So he's
So he's hopping and trying to catch them.
Yes!
It's just so cruel.
Getting the exercise.
I
That's
do
so
this for
crazy.
Mistress.
And then you hear another knock at your door.
I guess this will have to do then. Alright, I'm gonna go open the door. Is that all of you?
It is.
Alright, y'all come on in.
Thank you for your hospitality. Here's the meat that I brought from home.
Fantastic. I needed meat. I also got some nice psychedelic potatoes. Don't ask me where they came from. They're very hard to get, but they'll be fun for a few hours.
Phrasing?
Psychedelic potato?
No, the I need me.
It's Fallout. Who doesn't?
I have yet to meet any vegan vault dwellers.
I'm telling you, see, we got it handled. I'd be happy to partake of your meal. Like I said, I'm happy to contribute. Let me know if there's anything I can do, and I look forward to journeying with you on to the next destination we got.
Like it. Sounds good. Hi, doggo. So I got a dog in here. For all intents and purposes, his name is Pops.
Little Wayne.
Well, I was gonna say you actually have a dog, and that's actually Little Wayne.
Well, that's what I was thinking. The dog became Little Wayne.
No, Little Wayne is in my head.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't understand.
So
It's okay. Didn't expect you to. You're new here.
Mm-hmm.
Mistress, I get flies. Of one,
You got one fly.
of one rabbit.
You got one rabbit?
Yeah,
We're supposed to have like 10 rabbits. What happened to the other 9 rabbits?
you ate them,
Oh. That's neither here nor there.
and they squirt.
You say they squirt?
spoiled. It's those moist, just rabbit juices they talk about.
I'm just imagining all of the food that I've ever seen in the Fallout universe. None of the squirting was good.
It was bad. It was all bad. So bad. So
Yeah, it's pretty much all bad. But
Okay.
not like he knows.
that's neither here nor there. We're gonna cook it up all the same. One rabbit, we can turn one rabbit into 10 rabbits. Might throw in some rocks.
So
Throw in
Fallout
some-
version of ramen, you're good.
Absolutely. We're all poor here.
So-
wow.
yeah, you guys are enjoying a healthy meal of rabbit and
And meat.
meat. Meat.
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
I want to
So
know what his thoughts are now that he knows I'm talking to myself.
Again, Dirk hasn't had much exposure to people outside the family. I mean, that's kind of like his world. So honestly, you'd be the first, if not the only outsider he's come into contact with on his mission. So as far as I know, it's normal.
Okay. Nice. Business as usual.
Besides, you've heard what I deal with Mama. So what makes you think this
Oh
is
yeah, I'm
too
not comfortable
strange?
with Mama eyeing me up and down like she has been.
I'm telling you.
Sleep with one eye
you
open.
brought.
I did not bring
Okay.
Mama here.
Oh, Mama's not here.
That's marriage proposal territory, and we ain't know each other like that yet, okay?
It'll be a while.
Episode 2, The Journey to Mama's House.
Episode 3, Revenge of the In-Laws.
Exactly.
So, what are you gonna tell her about what Mama told you, or?
That's my internal motivation as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, but
We won't have any more help to go find other people. The family has their own stuff going on, so unfortunately they can't devote too many resources to it. But I'm here to help you as far as we gotta go.
Fair enough. Alrighty.
And thank you for the delicious meal.
your radio, is it on right now?
I get it powered up. It's got to be cranked up a little bit. It's old. It's pretty, but it's old. Yeah.
You crank up the radio, and all of a sudden you hear like garbled static and something that says Alamo. Alamo.
Good enough for me. I like it.
And help at the end.
I don't know about that last part.
So,
And those people. I mean, okay, I guess. That sounds like a good heading. Good as any. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard it.
So
I
we
know
head
it's
in that direction.
roughly that direction. We might get lost a time or two, but I know it's vaguely in that direction.
There's a lot of stuff in that direction, lady. I'm taking your word for it, but alright.
This is my territory. I know how to make a leaf float on water. Turn it into a compass.
Hey,
Oh, you saw that movie too.
old school compass.
Yeah.
I can't do Alec Baldwin or Anthony Hopkins.
But at the same time, I mean, everything's radioactive, so how accurate is the compass?
More accurate than a metal one.
That's true.
We're supposed to be going a whole lot of right. Like we're supposed to be in a circle. Are we supposed to drill our way down? What's going on?
Exactly. It's underneath us!
I tried that. Came out with a real nice hovel.
Note to self: bring a shovel next time I dig a hovel.
The story of
I
how
wore
the
out
hovel
4
was
boots.
created.
So
Episode 1.5.
So you guys hike all the way down to San Antonio, passing by wreckage of cars, skeletons, people. Go ahead and roll your luck, both of you. Roll a d12 and add your bonus.
What is up with this?
Yeah.
3.
With a 5. -2. So 3.
Wow.
You guys keep walking through the desert. There's nothing extraordinary that pops out at you. The occasional billboard that says GNR or something that says just graffiti that says direction to Alamo that way. Old freeway signs. So
Okay.
you follow the route all the way through, and then
And every few minutes I'm throwing tiny pebbles at the back of his head.
make a perception check.
Is this you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. What is up? I'm gonna stop rolling that one. That one screwed me over.
You feel like it's really hard rain.
Yeah, exactly.
Only hitting you
Where did
localized
this
in the
come
back
from?
of your head. So
This act of God, what am I being punished for?
there's a god.
Exactly.
So as you guys are walking along, you guys come across this old building that's somewhat surrounded by some of the wreckage of downtown San Antonio. It's there. It looks like it was an old mission. Neither of you would probably remember what it was unless you guys want to go ahead and make a history check, which would be your intelligence.
Not particularly. I'm not
Okay.
feeling bold with that particular stat, so
You see a flagpole sitting there. The flag is kind of waving. It's on like one little guide ring. It's flapping around. And you see 7 or 8 people huddled behind some wreckage. And I'm going to go ahead and rotate this map a bit so we can throw out the pre-standby. Sorry, China.
please.
China got me. By the way, Panda Express. You see about 7 or 8 people gathered over here. They look awfully weird and different to you. They're wearing people clothes.
How dare they?
One of them's got a full set of really, really big shiny armor. And then there are a few more that are just look like something your grandpa would tell you about, like old-timey cowboys.
Okay.
Ah!
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That one didn't survive.
that's our special effects. That means the guy fell out of the sky. Woo.
His name is Lando Calrissian.
Blew up the second Death Star with the Pancake Kid.
Now, where is the flag in correlation to them?
The flag is like right over inside.
Okay.
You have the nifty thing you can point. Yeah, there you go.
Right there. Right there.
They all see you two approach, and then they like raise their weapons.
In our direction?
Yeah.
Or, okay. What's going on, y'all?
Don't be so fucking loud. Shut your.
Sorry. What's happening?
I just sound like Bruce Valanche. Get over here.
What you want me to do?
You obviously look smart. Tell the tribal to shut the hell up. And what are you doing here?
We're just passing through. Is there anything we need to be aware of right now? Because we have no issue with clearing out, like right now.
You want to make some caps?
Maybe. What you got in mind?
Someone took over our home.
What was it? People?
By someone.
Whoa, what do you fucking think?
I've seen lots of things.
Get the hell over here, both of you.
Alright.
The person in power armor is like, well, put your weapons down. So they all over their weapons. Among them is like a older, chubbier gentleman in like body armor with a rifle, and then there's one who has like long hair braids, has a guitar in his back, and like a little handgun. I don't know if that's the exact approximate amount. And
Never seen a Fallout hippie before.
Isn't it magical?
he's a cowboy
Oh,
on a steel horse he rides.
obviously.
He's wanted.
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
Is his name Tom Cruise?
No.
The other direction of the references. Brilliant. Okay, keep going.
The one with
I'm with
the
you.
braids in his hair and the beard, and he also has an American like flag headband, like red, white, and blue.
Was he the boss?
No, his name is Nelson,
Ah, okay.
and the larger, heavy-set man's name is Cash.
Got it.
So yeah,
All right.
I'm glad you got those.
I'm sensing the vibe. I got
Yeah,
you.
and the one in the set of combat armor is got like a voice modulator, so obviously their voice is different. So this is the special effects, folks. I don't have an extra special mic, so you'll just have to bear with me. Okay, so there's like 15, 16 raiders took this place over. We went out scavenging, and those sons of bitches came in here while we were gone. I mean, there was like maybe a couple of other people in there, but I don't know if they're dead or not. So we need some people to go in there and take back the Alamo with us. You know, this just makes it harder. And the person takes off the helmet and the face mask, and it's a woman. Half of her head is shaved, and she's got like her blonde hair flips over to the side and says, "I'm Houston, Sam Houston. That guy over there that's not looking really important with the cowboy hat and the gas mask, that's Henry J. Austin. We've been out here for a while. There used to be a lot of us, and we're just lucky that the 8 or 10 of us managed to get here.
I agree.
You help us out. You help us retake the fort.
Well, home's important. That's what Mama always says. So I gotta give it to these folks.
Alright, there's money in it. I'm good. Here we go.
Well,
we go.
seeing that most people like to use these dumb things, should be enough to get you whatever. And once we clear it out, maybe there might be some more barter for you to get in there, and maybe enough food for your tribal family. But otherwise, until then, can't let you guys go anywhere else. So, welcome.
Show us the building. Let's get it done.
There's like this metal placard thing standing in front of what it was before the war, or before the wars. And basically it's that. Everybody at home, you can find this on Google Maps, or on Google. So
Really impressive.
I'm pretty sure it'll walk you through it.
Google Maps needs a history section.
There you go. This is what it looked like a long, long time ago.
Yep. Houston says, "Yeah, this is what the place looked like way before. The dotted lines is what's left, and Believe it or not, someone wanted to build this up and turn it into an actual living museum before the war started. All the funding got diverted. A stupid thing called Project Safe House.
Interesting. Well, all right. So how much of this is still present where we are?
What you're looking at on the map here is the most current drawing. There's a little note that says that it's not the actual scale or accuracy, because I did just make up the fact that it was rebuilt over time. So this is going to be the chapel. That's
Okay.
going to be powder storage. That is going to be where they kept their horses. This is a building that has quarters in it. These are the what you call it? They had the cannons on them, battlements,
Yeah.
and most of the wood was imported from Canada because before the war started and ended, America annexed Canada for its resources. So it's made of fine 100% grade A Canadian wood.
And that survived nuclear war.
No one said it all survived.
Canadian wood.
Love Canada.
Come on.
So, front door's probably barred. I don't know if they really did or not. I mean, we tried pushing on it, tried talking to them, so.
But they are talking to you.
How do they respond?
Gunshots mostly.
Alright, so I figure we should probably find a hole in the wall somewhere.
Well, there is a sewer a couple of blocks down that way. She points off to the left. I don't think they know about that. I think it took us like a week before we found out about the sewer. There's a water drainage grate. If you're strong enough, maybe y'all might be able to push it forward. And if two of y'all go in there, especially at night, you might be able to catch them with their britches down.
Entirely plausible. What you guys as far as weapons go?
Just the axe you see me that I came with. That's about it.
And so, Ovaltine Jenkins whips out what exactly?
I got guns.
Guns.
Phrasing.
What? Are we not doing phrasing? So what are they? What are they like?
So I found a couple of semi-automatics way back when, like my M16, good close quarter combat semi-automatic rifles. I got 2 of them. So I do have some extra ammunition, but it won't last long because I'm not that skilled. I can't repowder ammunitions.
You
It's
can't.
not gonna work. Lil Wayne ain't up for that.
It's just a hot pack powder.
And that's why he's Little Wayne. Used to be just Wayne.
Blew off his legs. It was a horrible affair.
Imaginary blood was everywhere. Exactly.
So, we're thinking y'all come in at night, unlock the gate, and we come in and we take care of them. I mean, you could also try to talk to them, but I don't know. They ain't seen y'all before. Might be an opportunity. So, if they don't want to talk, then you've got through the sewer, and then through the sewer on in. Maybe I'm hoping they didn't find the still.
How busy
Still?
is the sewer?
Like walking in mud. Water ain't flowed down the river in a long while. A lot of it got clogged up with wreckage from the war, so
As long as it's passable, we can make it work.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it
Y'all are gonna
hazardous?
need a real long shower after this. In fact, what's your name?
Dirt.
You?
Ghee butter snaps.
Dirk and Butter Snaps.
Yes, sir.
Y'all smell like y'all need a shower now. Shit. Alright. Look,
I was never much one for book learning, but what's a shower?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Oh.
So, we're gonna go ahead. We could always yell at them, have their Captain General come on down. Well, he'll be standing on top of one of the buildings, but still.
Couldn't hurt. At least let us see who we're up against.
That is a good point. What are the odds that they're gonna react aggressively, though, and we're gonna end up with a much bigger fight than we anticipate? Because we might be out of our sneak attack if we try to approach from the front.
But you guys got the sewers and the grate and everything else.
They won't see us approaching from the front now. And we're with all their friends who are trying to
Behind
protect their
some
home.
cleverly placed rubble.
Yeah.
I need my markers. Hi, everybody. That's right. I can walk.
Interlude, dancing
Thank you.
interlude.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We'll say this little piece right here is oddly shaped wreckage. And
Conveniently
rubble.
placed, obviously.
Conveniently
Very
placed.
subtle.
And subtle.
Inconspicuous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks like a big giant curved snake. Anyway, Houston yells up, "Hey, Captain Asshole! Come on down!" And you're like, "Asshole. Shit. Okay. What? Fucking liar. God. And then you see this fine gentleman approach. What do you assholes want? Want to talk? Didn't I already tell you already? I already owned the deed to this establishment, ipso facto, little some fortsome.
What in Sam hell is a deed?
That's a good
It's a fancy piece of paper that says I own this place. Me.
That sounds like absolute nonsense to me.
Who the hell are you?
I probably know the place better than you do. That's who I am. Don't you worry about it.
Hey, tell your lady to shut up.
She's not my lady, but
Hey, tell your little boy toy to shut up.
No.
snap.
I got the deed to this place. I earned it fair and square. I found it. So this place be mine.
How'd you earn it?
I found it. I scrounged it out of nowhere and I brought it out to here. So it's mine.
That would even qualify as you to own it.
Because I can read.
Well, how do you know we can't read?
I don't know, can't you?
That's neither here nor there.
You want to see this deed? Because they already looked at the deed. They told me it was bullshit and I scared them off.
I'd love to see the deed. Can I see the deed?
Alright, you all open up the side doors where they would keep horses. And we'll show them that. You two, it's just you two. There ain't nobody else gonna come around and, thwap us in the mandulas.
Not that I can see.
I'll hold them to that. Boys, open up the door! So you're more whispering, God, that's something. Always everybody can test my goddamn deed. And these doors flip open.
Okay.
So,
Y'all coming or what?
So I'm guessing we're moving from said rubble to the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or right there to that door.
Okay.
Alright. They pull you in, and
What do
then
we
they
see
shut
in
the
the
doors
room?
behind you. See a very swarthy gentleman.
Oh, he's swarthy.
Swarthy, large, balding. You'd think he's wearing body armor, but it's just like it's wearing like a sports bra and suit coat over it. And
each to their own.
and he's and
Saturdays.
And I would love to say that he's got more personnel over there. We'll just take some of these Texans.
They're out of scene right
Yeah.
now.
No, we don't know.
Yeah, so he's got like a couple of raiders over here flanking him. They look like they've got some pretty decent weaponry, rifles, all that. And he's sitting there, he's got his hands on his hips. It's like, y'all want to see the deed, huh?
Indeed, sir.
Well, you know, if I show you this deed and you tell me it's a fake, I'm leaving them doors shut and we're pulling you further inside.
I understand.
Taking all your stuff away, too.
I understand.
And you'll be serving us. So, y'all wants to see this deed, huh?
I believe I do.
He flips open his coat and shakes some of the dust off of it. He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out this old folded up yellow piece of paper and he opens it up. He starts reading from it. Here to whoever, which is this, whoever doth dare declareth that I, Duke Jones, Esquire the second, shall own this place from here on until eternity as of this date.
Are you planning on living that long?
Absolutely, I intend to live forever, and these boys is going to be helping me out.
The question I have is, if it says this place, it can be anywhere.
Yeah, can I confer with my associate for one moment?
Why, is he all up to lawyering and stuff? Because he smells like a mule lawyer.
Well,
I'm
that
a mule
he
farmer,
rightly
thank you
is.
very much.
Oh, well, you all can look at it fair and square.
Alright, I'm gonna confer with my associate here real quick.
In case you guys at home don't see it. Yes, that is the contract that owns the Alamo. Not really, but still. So, confer.
Okay. So if we kill this guy, what are the odds you think the rest of them will attack us or we'll just have it outright?
I think that's up to you. I don't think they've got a rightful claim on this place, but
Yeah,
I'll
but
follow your lead with it because you're the first outsider I come into contact with so far.
is it a cut off the head of the snake sort of situation gauging by these people around him? Or do you think that we should still back away?
We can back away. The doors are shut.
No, if we tell him it's a fake, then we
Oh, that's
can't.
true.
Yeah,
That's
so we
true.
still have the option. So we can either come at this full frontal while we got him right here, or we can go around the back way, so to speak.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you know what I mean.
Hey, what are you two talking about, winking and nudging? That's fancy lawyer talk. I don't accept that yet. So,
These ain't.
I just
lawyers.
wanted to know how much meat we had back at the camp there. Because I'm hungry. If I don't eat every 2 hours, I get cranky. It's very important.
We like to keep her happy. Makes life easier for all of us.
It's code, you see.
meat.
Meat.
Hans Spencer's way. I mean, you caught that scorpion a few days ago. Yeah, but there wasn't much left of him after it ate him. Yeah. Tell you what, you bring us some meat, maybe we'll reopen the bartering table.
Alright.
Okay. How much meat we talking?
That's an excellent question. What
It's enough to feed me and the boys.
How many boys?
Was it
'Cause
15, 16?
we got some boys that with healthy appetites. We got some boys with some not so healthy appetites.
We're going to assume they're all malnutrition and scruffy at this point. Good,
Yes, these now nutritions. And who's scruffy looking?
Everybody's a scruffy looking scruffy looking nerf herder in Fallout. Sorry.
He's got a bit of a speech impediment.
I can't words. I don't know.
Well, you know, I got words. I got the best words.
You got some good ones.
So what? Is this contract legit or what?
Well,
So we'll see about bringing y'all some meat, but in return, you got to talk to these fine folks who we met outside who say an agreement needs to be reached. Mm-hmm. They think both of y'all can live in the Alamo.
peaceably.
Peaceable.
Peaceably.
But we're raiders. That's what we do.
No
Ain't
one
you?
said. No one said you can't go on raiding. They
Well-
just want back in their house. That's all.
So you can go raid other people. You can build
Like
yourself
what?
a raider community.
There's a Kmart right there. Excuse me, Walmart. This is
Who doesn't
Texas.
want a Who doesn't want to go to the Kmart?
I'm just telling you, there's a Kmart. We passed it on the way here.
No one ever wants to go to Kmart. Not even once.
All right, fine. Don't go to Kmart. Go to the big ass Costco.
Which on the side of it says Osco. So you want to bring us meat and us to have a palaver between the folks that say they lived here?
That's my deal.
Let me discuss it with the boys. Boys? They all
And I
gather
got
up.
this special stick. Sounds like rain.
What's rain?
I don't know. I was told about it once.
I'll take this as an example of good deeds so far. But if you don't shore up the meat and they don't want to negotiate, I keep this. I put your head on.
All right.
That would be impressive. I'd like to see that.
I'll haul out the neck first. You get to be on another one. You get to be on the other end. I'll have one of them twirly
straighten
sticks.
your sports bra. It's okay. Yeah, exactly.
You go talk
It's
to the
okay.
boys, and we'll wait here.
Believe me.
At
We'll
the
go
gate.
get the meat.
Believe me. Us Raiders, Dirty Mike and the boys. We're gonna talk this one through, and then we're gonna figure out what's going on.
Then
Y'all,
it didn't
you
go
go.
where you thought it would go. Get it. Sorry.
We will do things in your Prius.
If there's still a Prius in Fallout, we got issues.
It's nuclear powered because, electricity in it.
Ah.
So they go back inside, shut the door. They loosen up some of the ropes that let the other door swing open. You can go outside now.
Okay.
Bring back your meat.
Where's the beef? All right. Let's go talk to those other fine folks and see what's going on.
Yep. Okay. So how much meat we gotta get?
What did you guys talk about? I heard Dirty Mike and the boys and meat.
Well, there was some inappropriate talk, but it really boils
Them
down
boys in
to-
there want to put our meat in their mouths. That's what it boils down to. They be looking for something. They hungry.
Ain't they all? So, did you look at the contract?
Oh yeah, it's completely baloney. Absolutely. But the fact of the matter is that we could not be certain that if we killed the one of them, that we wouldn't have to deal with all of them. And just the two of us, that was going to be a hit or miss situation. So we feel like there might be a more peaceable solution. You guys might be able to have a bit of a community running there, more people to bring in food and supplies, and slightly less quarreling in the future.
They have agreed to come and meet y'all for dinner. And I don't mean as in eat y'all for dinner. Meet y'all for dinner. So we go get some food, we come back, and y'all can hash this out. They agreed to open the doors for this shindig.
So you think we can get along with them?
I think you got a better opportunity to see what's going on. I don't think what I think is they've taken advantage of y'all. Okay, y'all stepped out, door was unlocked, they moved in.
We have people in there.
And I understand you're worried about them. All the more reason to bring them back to the table.
But they're also suffering.
Once they're at the table, you can ask for more things. They hungry. They can't find y'all's food. They obviously haven't found y'all still because they still sober. Best I can tell.
Oh shit, check this shit out, boys!
Yeah.
Woo, corn liquor! Also, hey, y'all still outside?
We're still trying to find your meat.
Oh, that ain't so hard to say, but hey, check this shit out! And from the top of this building here, you see a couple of bodies fall from the roof with ropes strung around their necks.
Alright.
It's like,
So now they're drunk and on a killing spree. So I'm thinking we go in the back way after they pass out and
Take the sewers.
yeah, solve this problem quickly.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I like that idea. All right.
all you guys gotta do, if you guys are going in at night, go through the grate, or go through the sewer, get into the grate, unlock the big door. They've already found the liquor. They're already celebrating.
Should be pretty easy.
And one of these, in the chapel, there's an old PA system. We had a fusion battery hooked up to it. Plays music. When you guys unlock the door, there's a file on there. It's called the Guelo.
Okay.
You play that.
Alright.
That'll let us know to come on in.
Alright. So we go in through the grate, we figure out how we got in, we find the chapel, play the music, unlock the door, and we good. Alright.
And if you can kill any of them passed out, that would be great.
We'll keep it, we'll take that with us.
I got you, boo.
What's a fucking boo?
I don't know.
Is she like a ghost? I don't know.
She talks to stuff. I don't get it. Must be a woman thing.
Quiet.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so Houston and Cash and Nelson lead you over to like a sewer manhole. They pull it open. They hand you a couple of flashlights. We would use torches, but it's a sewer.
Bad juju, yeah. Alright.
Juju?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Half the time he talks and I just nod.
It's a mutual thing.
Yeah.
So, all you gotta do, follow the tunnels. We spray painted arrows leading to the grate.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so now, before we leave you, does anybody have a fork that I can borrow?
I got a spork.
Elder?
What you need with a spork?
Well, I can't very well go in blasting M16s at everybody if we're trying to kill people while they're sleeping.
You keep the spork.
Keep the
That's all you
spork.
need.
it's gonna be a really great epic fight when that guy pulls out a machete and you've got a fork.
Spork.
Spork. It's like
I've got
that's
good strength.
it's like that scene in Serenity where the operator's about to try to kill Mal and he's got a sword and Mal pulls out a screwdriver. Favorite part of the movie. So, you guys trawl through what you hope is basically a river of melted chocolate and candy bars. You finally find the manhole that leads up to the grate.
Okay.
Who's stronger?
I think I am.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've got a 19.
Okay, Matt, go ahead. Roll.
Please be good. 11 on the die plus 4 is 15. Yeah. My math is sound.
The grate is in your hands as you're standing on the ladder, and you slide it forward.
I think I did it.
Yeah, I know. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, so I put the grate down as gently as possible. I guess it don't matter if they're all drunk, but put it down as gently as possible. And climb up and out of the way. Now for the lady a hand up.
Ugh. Alright. We're going in, following the tunnels, avoiding the smell, avoiding the squishy puddles.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
God, I hope that was a candy bar that just floated by.
What's that Snickers?
Not the worst thing I've ever smelled.
That begs more questions. So many questions.
so many questions.
So since I don't really have a lot of people in terms of raiders, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out something from the old school collection of these hero guys here. So we're gonna have some of these guys sitting around, and yes, the finest members of the Gotham City Police Department and guys with crowbars are all over the place. This guy's kind of asleep. These guys are kind of passed out. This young lady is passed out in there, along with Super Cop.
She's super shiny.
These people are presumably passed out here. And, let's see, no one knows where that guy is. So,
Is that General? We don't know where General is.
yeah, you don't know where
Hey,
Dirty
Captain
Mike...
Tommy. Dirty Mike.
Dirty Miguel, if you're
Dirty
nasty.
Miguel.
So, alright.
So, my vote is we go swiftly and quietly, room to room, killing these people and taking all the shit.
All we have to do is play the music and open the door.
I like my plan better.
Alright, I'm down to try it once, but we gotta go in the direction to play the music and open the door.
Well, I mean, obviously. Guys, it's an efficient plan. Just kill along the way. As long as they don't get up or make a sound, I'm happy.
You and your sport got some crazy ideas.
We need stuff.
I agree.
I just want the flag rope. Oh yeah, from way back when we first came across the people, I just want the flag rope.
That's a bit of a climb.
I can cut it down.
Not gonna lie. It's
It was
like
fine.
a 50-foot pole.
So,
Hey, you do you. Not that Dirk would say that, but.
boo.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you, boo boo?
Um,
Do you?
Alright, so Dirk's gonna try to look for this PA system that people be talking about.
Okay. Go ahead and make... I want to say it's an agility check, because you're going to be sneaking across.
Let's pray for some luck.
5?
6.
6.
6.
Bill, quit trying to... I just cuddle. So these two curl up, staying warm and, cold air.
Told me I need to shower. Yeah, right.
I miss your musk.
Ugh.
Your manliness. Scent of your manliness. Ode to Vault.
There's only one woman. Pretty sure she's locked herself away.
And that's
They're
you.
probably... There's... You
Her
got-
sleepy woman.
She's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and who's to say that these aren't ladies as well?
You said there was one woman.
There's one in there.
There's one
Who's to say
action
that they
figure
aren't
that's a woman.
women's.
We don't know. And I'm not about to pull down pants as I'm going through looking for the frickin' PA system.
I killed non.
Hey, have you seen the PA system?
Exactly.
This looks like a microphone, right? Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Too soon. So, all right.
Okay, so I'm gonna come across the first adjacent room to that.
So right here.
Yup.
Okay. I find that the door is locked.
Locked door.
Can I pick it?
Give it a shot.
Yeah. Give it a shot.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Intelligence 9 and 10.
0. So 10 on the die.
10 on
10?
the die.
Wow.
And so if it's 9 to 11, it's a 0.
Yeah, so you got a 10.
Yep.
Slide the fork in. Just twist it a little bit and you hear... And the door eases open.
trusty of a sport.
You see You see a guy and a woman passed out next to each other. They've got a mason jar or two of something that could be best described as some sort of yellowish liquid or liquor.
Oh, it's liquor. Okay.
Liquid. That's
Liquid, almost in the same ballpark, right?
Glad you made that distinction.
On the side of it, it says Rattler Piss.
Oh.
Alrighty. So, in this situation, I'd like to take the sharp end of my spork, and I would like to, with my 12 strength, I would like to chokehold one, spork in the throat, artery bleeds out.
Okay.
I'm good at what I do.
We're gonna go ahead and call it a melee attack. So roll,
It's a coup de grace if I've ever heard one.
roll 2d10, and we'll say because it's at this time and place, and they're drunk off their ass, anything above a 7 will be considered a crit.
Nice.
7.
What weapon class is Spork? We have to know what proficiency.
Melee.
Oh.
So you had like a 7 total, or just
It's a 7 on the die.
It's a 7 on the die.
And what's the other one?
What do you mean?
3 and 4
It's
are
a
on
7
the dice.
on the die.
It's got to be a 7 on the die in general, like not the total, but
What? Oh.
yeah.
That
So it hits and bounces off?
No.
sucks. No.
The fork punches through the guy's throat. The chick that's drunk next to him opens up her eyes and sees some shadowy figure with jamming a spork in her life partner's throat, and starts to try to clamor to grab something to shoot. Make a perception check.
What do I mean? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna roll that guy, and you're gonna add your bonus.
8.
Plus.
8
0.
plus. Wait, 8 plus 0.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
got a 9.
rolled
Yeah.
a 8. So, as you're looking through the room in shock and surprise that this chick is trying to attack you, you realize she's grabbing for her cigarette that's still lit, and her hand is pouring the Rattler piss on the ground.
Might have wanted that.
And the fluid is getting closer to the lit cigarette because she has very little motor function that operates correctly.
Can I just take the cigarette away from her? Is that an option?
It's alcohol, fire. It's not like this alcohol is
Okay,
regulated.
let's examine the situation.
I know. What if it's getting closer and it's not touching? Can I just take the cigarette away from her?
She takes a cigarette and puts it in her mouth.
Make
Yeah.
an agility check.
Okay. 9. 1.
Plus.
Her
Plus 9.
No.
Oh.
Plus 0.
0.
She is like the fastest hand in Texas. She snatches that cigarette out of the way, takes a puff, and she says, "Oh, you made me drink my spill."
She's gonna have one of
She's
those like
right.
40-year smokers voices though.
Oh, Harvey, you made me drink my spill.
Exactly.
I'm just impressed she still has cigarettes.
Brought to you by Chesterfield.
Fair enough.
Harvey, women, you're not Harvey.
That I don't know. Can I choke her unconscious? Is that another agility move?
You're gonna make an unarmed attack.
An
so-
unarmed attack. Because I feel like if I start shooting, other people are going to wake up, and I don't know if I want to make that move yet.
You can try to make a melee attack.
Oh.
It'd be like you'd be trying to kick her in the throat.
Oh, I like that one
And
better.
pin
Let's
it.
do that.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Kick her in the throat.
couldn't she potentially take the dead body she has and throw it on the other person?
You could do
I'm
that
not trying
too.
to meta. I just.
You could do that too, but you could also like try to make it like a ventriloquist act.
Where was that hand? You don't want to know.
Oh, Barbara! Oh, I want you so bad.
Shut up, Denise. Come back to bed.
Exactly.
I can't wait to move into a bigger trailer. So, yeah. What do you want to do?
Like ventriloquism.
Okay.
What
Go ahead and make a
proficiency is
luck
that?
roll. So whatever. What is your luck?
7.
Oh wow.
Hey, you never know.
Plus
Yeah, I should
0.
have gone for the other one.
Oh no, it's a -1.
Oh no. 8.
7.
8.
Yeah, but it's a -1.
It's
Okay,
-1.
so tell me what you're doing and what do you say?
Exactly what I said. I'd be like, shut up, Denise, you're drunk. Come back to bed.
But I am in bed. Come get me. You wasteland stallion.
Flop it on.
Oh, Dar Mama es Azúcar.
Yeah, I'm not.
Is that English?
That.
That's Spanish for give Mama some sugar.
Well, alrighty.
I'll just leave you drool out. Okay, Matt.
Priapism is no joke. PSA
Oh
time.
God, that reminds me of the story I told
Anyway.
you guys. Anyway, Matt, you are at the door, and you've got a bunch of folks laying around asleep in front of you, and you are in front of the chapel.
So where's the door to the outside that they wanted me to unlock? That one?
Yeah.
Okay. And is this door visibly locked? Right here?
You went on to you.
I mean,
tried.
I don't know if I can see it from where I am, so. Alright. Well, I'm gonna keep making my way towards that door
Yeah.
and check to see if it's locked. I'll reach down, jiggle it. Nothing? Or is it locked?
So this one,
No, this one.
that one.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're gonna move over there and make another agility check.
7.
Horse, is that you?
Nay!
Horse was always special. Make the luck roll.
7 on the die, plus 2 is 9. So I did a really good horse impression.
Wait a minute. Horse doesn't say nay. Horse doesn't talk at all. Horse isn't even a real person. Boys, we're getting bamboozled.
Oh no.
Okay.
And I thought I was gonna be the one to turn it
Amazing that Rattler Piss clears out your system that quick.
up. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with their metabolism.
So,
Big malnutrition.
this guy wakes up and starts shooting randomly.
Death Blossom.
Not even in your general area. He starts shooting.
Okay. So I'm gonna frantically reach toward that door. Is it locked?
Yeah, it's unlocked.
It's unlocked. Okay, I'm gonna open the door and go in and close it behind me.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, you go in and you close it behind you.
Okay. So what do I see from there?
You see those two doors right there.
And they're barred, right?
Yeah, they got like an old wooden.
Okay. Then I'll go up to those 2 doors, pull the bars, and then peek back out the original door.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check.
11 on the die plus 4. So 15.
You like tap it with your right hand, and the log flips over onto the ground.
It's my best stat. I don't know what to tell you.
So
I'm sitting there juggling the bars for the doors. Yeah.
you could.
I know.
You'd have to make continued rolls.
It'd be a
I'm
distraction.
a distraction.
Exactly. So I'm gonna walk back. Dirk's gonna walk back over to that original door,
Yeah.
look out, and see if they still shooting.
No, you idiots! He's shooting over there. Who's shooting? Someone go wake up Dirt and Mike. And they start moving towards the door.
Towards the door I'm at.
Yeah,
Okay.
all three of
Well,
them.
if that's the case, then I'm gonna use my bars that I've taken off the other doors.
Yeah, it's just a big beam.
Okay, then I'm going to use that beam to brace the door that I'm looking at right now. So use the beam from here to try to brace that one.
Okay. So
I don't know what that is.
what that's gonna be? What's your armor class right now?
Light armor.
So 10. So if anybody attacks you in the door, they'll have to beat a 12.
Okay.
So we'll say that's that. Ovaltine. Dear sweet Ovaltine, you've probably rekindled another wasteland relationship.
romance.
I'm living vicariously through them.
So
You're
where are you
doing
going now?
something,
Because
man. That's for damn
obviously,
sure. Sorry.
as soon as you shut that door, you hear, Horace doesn't even talk, boys were being bamboozled. And you see those three guys rushing towards that door. And Dirk had already gone through the door.
Alright, so I would like to come out.
But you're outside the door now, and you shut it behind you. Because
Right,
You're
because
gonna
I
have
don't want
to-
those people to come back out. So,
You undead matchmaker, you.
matchmaker, maybe.
it's one of my many talents.
Obviously.
I would like to exercise my headshot at this point because shots have been fired, so I don't have to worry about stealth anymore.
Okay, go ahead. Roll your 2d10.
4 and 6, so 10?
No, 4 and 6.
Yeah, 4 and 6.
Where's the perk thing?
Perfect headshot. I think you have it. Mhm. So choose to take a -2 hit and exchange dice become critical.
Okay. So, it says here in the rules for
Oh.
how to play draw and stud poker. No. Since they are really wearing armor, to be exact, and it doesn't seem to be very fair, and we'll say that it's a hazardous environment anyway. Because, come on, anywhere's a hazardous environment. And anything can be used as a marital aid if you're brave enough, according to Abraham Lincoln. So, we'll go ahead and say, what, you got a 4 and a 6?
Yep.
For environment, be 8 and a 6. But you'll take the -2 to turn it into a crit. We'll just say you hit one of them.
Really good.
Yeah. So you drop the guy who looks like Woody.
I don't like him anyway.
Ah! And we'll see if they notice you. Oh shit, that came from behind us. I don't care, I want a piece of that tribal. I definitely want a piece of that tribal. So, now you got one guy facing you. And he is going to... He's going to go ahead and shoot. What's your armor class?
10.
Bullet whizzes past you. He's like, I didn't think I had that much to drink. And then it's an old lever action, but it's like cobbled together.
Yeah.
So it's like got like a handbrake on a bicycle. So he like pushes it forward, rocks it back, and then sits there. The two that are cuddling, we'll see if they wake up. Get off of me! Oh, hello there.
Hello, darling.
Getting
He-
weird.
Yeah. He
It was
decides.
weird from the word go.
He decides he's gonna go ahead and fire. And you said it was 10, right?
Light
He
on.
misses.
Nice.
You threw off my aim with all your cuddling, Philip.
Philip and Denise.
Philip. I never
Philip
met no
and-
Philip before.
Philip and
Never met
Sweet
Philip I
Randy.
liked.
Philip and Sweet Randy.
Yeah.
And we got Dirty Mike. The gang's all here.
Well, they don't have Never Jim and Jim, and you
That's
have to be in Apocalypse World to get that one. Fun fact, you guys should rewatch some of the old Adrenochrome episodes. They're fantastic. Anyway, so, Matt, Dirk is bracing the door.
Mm-hmm. So as I'm bracing the door, my door is closed, correct?
Yeah.
So I can't see her out there doing her thing?
No, you probably heard a couple of gunshots.
Okay. And I still got one Jim Bob coming at me, right?
Yeah, you still have one of Dirty Mike's gentlemen.
One of the dirty boys.
Yes.
They're so dirty. Anyway, I'll stay put for the time being. I mean, I know one of them's coming at me, and I basically opened the door to the outside. So all we have to do is hit the PA system, and we're good to go. So if
You
they
could
hit-
always, just a thought, you could always use the brace as a battering ram.
That's true. Come out swinging.
Yeah. I mean, you got the strength, it'd be like swinging a really big baseball bat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got a fire axe too, so there's that.
Yeah, and we'll classify your melee weapon as a heavy melee weapon.
Okay. It's the battering ram.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And hopefully, and if you do roll poorly, we'll just say that the brace, through manufacturer defect over time, just explodes.
All right. If that's the case, then Dirk will pick up the brace and try to help his new friend who's in the courtyard. So he's gonna start running through that door
Okay.
and see if he can't take out the one who's facing him.
Hey boys, the door finally lightened up. Now we're gonna get that. Oh shit! All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Roll your 2d10.
Horse is back.
Horace, no!
Yeah.
All right.
6
6 total.
plus 6 on the dice plus 4, so 10.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
Uh,
if we're doing strength, I mean, if you want me to do agility, it's not plus anything.
No, it's what it is. Say
Lock.
this is your favorite environment. So
Oh.
you got what 2 5s? That's
yeah.
a 10.
Yeah.
All right, you hit him. This guy goes down like a chump. Like
Glass
he's
jaw.
more like glass head. You get one of those world famous Fallout head explosions
There you
by hitting
go.
him with the pole. It's like that episode of American Dad where Roger just elbow drops the guy and his head explodes. So that's just the side of the guy's
Knew
face.
something went right with that feller.
The other guy gets coated in blood. He's like, what the fuck? So,
He probably had a calcium deficiency.
He
quite a
doesn't-
bit.
He doesn't anymore.
So, Captain Ovaltine.
Yes. So there's still one remaining, right?
There's one
Whoa.
remaining there, and then there's
And
the
then the
one
cuddle
guy that's
bugs
over
that
there.
are standing
Yeah,
there.
the cuddle bugs.
They've come out now?
No. They're
No,
right.
they're still in
one
the
of
room?
them's woken up. The other one's slowly getting up.
So I'm gonna tend to the one that's in my immediate vicinity then.
So those two. Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead. Roll your guns.
You get them fast.
1 and 5. His state is -1.
It's your favorite environment.
That is +2. So that is 6, 5, 8, 7.
8.
Is it?
Eight.
7.
7, isn't it?
No, it's a 1.
Yeah, it's a 1.
Yeah, so that's 5
Five.
and 1. So this is 7 and that's 3.
Right. 7, 3.
Because they're 2 different guns, so 2 different attacks.
Okay.
No, it's
Yeah.
actually just the 2d10.
Oh, yeah? It's counted as the same thing?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then you were right. I'm
Yeah.
wrong.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
So 6 and 8, yeah.
Yeah.
8 total.
8 total.
Mhm.
Okay. Crack this guy right in the chest, and he's like, tumbles to the ground.
Face of yourselves.
And that guy over there is going to go ahead and take another shot at you. And 10, right?
Yes.
He misses. This guy looks over, saw his best friend and hero life partner get shot down in front of him.
No.
And he takes a shot at you. Okay. You take 1 damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
You still got some health to you, so you take a round, like, we'll say, in your thigh. It's superficial, it's a flesh wound.
I like that 5.
Well, maybe next time around you'll
So did Little Wayne.
show, or
He
you'll-
had numerous nights where he enjoyed it.
He didn't have any legs though.
Anyway.
So,
And
these
what?
guys start turning around and start heading down their steps. And they start opening fire on old Dirk. And yours is 10, right?
Mhm.
Go ahead and take 2 damage.
Okay.
One of them was a critical.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Dang.
So, and then the other guy takes another shot at Ovaltine. And Ovaltine, you take a point of damage as well. So, cycle goes back around to Matt.
I wanted to do this the quiet way.
Well, to be fair, it was your fault, not mine.
Yeah, of course it's my fault. Anyway, so Dirk is now outside, right close to this feller,
Yeah.
and I still have the heavy fire axe. So can I roll the hit with the fire axe?
You still have the brace.
Oh, I still got the battering ram.
Yeah, like I said, if you rolled a 1,
Yeah, it didn't splinter.
yeah, it
It's
would
still in one
shatter.
piece. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to hit that some with a battering ram. 6 plus 2, so 8.
You hit him in the back of the head and he domes out and falls down right in front of you. With a very large indent of wood in the back of his head.
He's probably not getting back.
I've got wood. Sorry. Dirk would probably do that at this point.
I got wood!
Yeah.
Do you do like the happy dance? Like the ride
Well,
the bull, feeling
I
the
wouldn't
flow?
do that type of thing. Just shaking like what's the
Chewbacca?
No, the sand people. The
sand people.
Yeah. That type of thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt the Sand Person.
Hi. I have great skin. Great skin. Anyways,
Mr.
So-
Crocodile, your skin's.
I exfoliate all the time. So now that I've done that, do I have time for another action, or is that the end
I'm
of it?
afraid not.
Okay.
As combat works, you only get to do 1 action
Oh.
per turn. For some strange reason, it has move as just an action.
Okay.
Since we're playing this as more of a tabletop style Fallout-esque game, I mean, if you decide to act, that will be your turn. If you decide to move and then act,
No, it's okay.
be able to
I
do
just
that,
didn't know.
so.
Yeah. No, I'm all about it. Dirk stays there celebrating with his piece of wood.
Phrasing, right? Phrasing.
Phrasing. Are we doing phrasing?
Are we still doing phrasing? Scooter, are we doing phrasing?
I thought it was perfect.
Okay. Phrasing it is. All right, Captain.
All right. What's next?
You got that guy there, and then those two guys who decided to open fire on you.
Oh. Let's see. What do I have? Oh. So I have a propane tank.
With accessories?
No, just a propane tank.
This is Texas, okay? Everything propane tank comes with accessories.
Okay, what do you want to do with the propane tank?
Love it. Those two.
Okay, you want to throw a propane tank at these fellas.
Yeah.
Right here.
Can I choose a propane tank?
I'm going to say it's going to be a focused action. So, because you are going to throw it, and then when it lands, you're going to fire it. We'll run through everybody else's turn, and then we'll go straight back to you before Matt does, and we'll see if you hit that tank.
Okay.
So, this guy's starting to notice what's going on, so he starts running towards the door. That's where he'll be for the turn. These guys are feeling lucky, so they're going to go ahead and take more shots at the two of you. This guy's going to go first. Misses. This guy here is going to shoot at
He's intimidated by my
Ovaltine.
wood.
Yeah, he tries to shoot at the propane tank that you miraculously pulled out of your side pocket. I don't want to say it's like a big propane tank. It's probably like highly condensed propane and a little tiny.
It's a
Standard charcoal
Paintball
gas
gun
grill kind of.
Oh, it's a paintball gun tank. Does that work?
Man, that's tiny. That's not gonna kill them.
it's propane. It's going to explode. Yes, it will.
Technically,
They're gonna get
paintball's
this-
done with CO2.
I know, but it's the size that. Why am I, the dude holding the massive piece of wood, talking about size with you, Captain Ovaltine? Explain this to me right now.
Gas content that matters.
It's the pressure that matters.
Sure. Either.
But that's
On the
okay.
side of the
That's okay.
propane tank, it
Physics
says
aside.
caution, extreme pressure.
There you
Yes.
go.
Do not.
Shrapnel and whatnot. Let's go with that.
Okay, go ahead and make a. What is for throwing weapons, I might ask?
I
Anyone
don't
else for
know.
throwing weapons?
I don't know that we had any. Well, we have a spear.
Well, explosives. So you're
Oh.
going to go ahead and roll 2d10. And it is considered an open environment, so you'll get your +2.
Nice. And that's-
7 and 0.
It says 3d10 here.
3d10?
No, that's heavy.
Oh, that's the enclosed environment. Yeah.
Yeah, in an enclosed environment.
Okay, that makes sense. Smaller environment, more damage. Yeah.
Yeah. So you rolled a 10 and a 6.
A 0 and a 7.
You rolled a 10,
10.
and a.
Yeah.
10 and a
6.
7.
10 and 7.
Okay. You Super Bowl throw it. Perfect spiral.
Hail Mary pass.
This tank is spinning in the air. Everyone's in slow motion. It looks like you're about to win the Super Bowl, the Super Bowls. This tank just lands perfectly in between those two. And with a lightning quick reaction, I'm assuming your M16s are on slings.
Yeah.
So you threw it with your right hand, and as soon as it lands, you shoot with your left.
Okay.
And this guy gets thrown into the wall over there. This guy gets scattered. You start screaming, "My leg!" Thank
Very
you.
good. Wow.
I can't feel my leg.
Mama.
Is his leg over there and he's over here?
His leg is like maybe over here. It moved a pretty good distance.
Nice.
The other guy got brained pretty hard when it went off.
I
So.
wonder if he started talking about the shrimping business.
Put some
Lieutenant
F's
Dan.
and some A's. All right, Matt, it's your turn.
Alright, so that's where Screaming Dude is where the chapel is, right?
No. Yeah, where that guy is.
Oh.
The guy who just reached the door.
So I've unlocked the door. Everybody else is taken out but him.
Yeah.
Can I run at him with my improvised battering ram?
Yeah. You sprint and you take aim.
Okay.
You literally remember him?
Why not? Ramming speed.
Okay.
I mean, he doesn't have to be facing backwards, but that's up to you.
What'd you get?
4, 8.
You ram him so hard into the back ass area of him, you snap his spine.
Okay.
And he flies a couple of feet and lands.
Alright.
My legs!
Right.
Next
Next time, don't get in the way of Dirk's wood.
You hear behind you, Ovaltine Jenkins, attorney at law. Wait a minute, you usually don't let. Oh dear God!
Oh no.
Bobby's dead.
You hear some rustling and
Dude, she's butch.
yes, she's got this fancy blue bandana that makes her fashionably aggressive. And she
Super
kicks
aggressive.
open the door with this rinky-dink little zip gun made out of finer junk around the wasteland.
Finer junk.
Yeah, points at you. You done killed my. And she's like covered in like neck blood from the spork. And
You could have just said blood, dude. It didn't have
it's
to be
neck blood. You
neck
got butt
blood.
blood. You got leg blood. You got mud blood. So she's gonna try to pistol whip you.
She's into that kinky stuff.
Yeah, she is.
She hits you for 2. You like that, don't you? And then we go back around. I should see if those guys wake up in there.
Really should. I mean, they had a seismic alarm clock.
They did.
They were really drunk. So this woman comes out and it's like, the hell is going on?
I can't believe nobody's vomited yet.
You don't waste food in Fallout. You never waste food in Fallout. What
Well,
are
you also don't drink on an empty stomach, but what are they up to?
So
They wanted our meat. What do you want?
They never got it.
They never did.
Matt, it is now back to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna run in chapel door, or Dirk is gonna run in chapel door and look for the PA system because he never was told what a PA system is and how to do what he needs to do with it.
You find a circular bed, the one that which Dirty Mike is currently sleeping on, and he has this oddly shaped object in his hand, and he's like, you can hear it in the walls.
He's broadcasting his snores. That's
Yes.
Okay.
Well, about an hour ago, he was singing like old-timey country songs, like maybe Roy Rogers type stuff. So, you guys are crawling
All
through the
my
sewers,
exes live in tech. Yeah. Well, sorry, we mixed
like
up
Happy
that.
Trails to you and all that. So,
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to assume that at this point, Dirk is going to assume that Dirty Mike would be responsible for the PA system. So he's got something on him. So I'm going to approach him.
I'm gonna make a agility check.
12, yeah?
Yeah.
Aww. It's a 1. Dirt's not very subtle.
As you're staggering across, you lose your footing, and the big giant brace that you're using as a melee weapon hits the ground, crushes 2 or 3 pews in front of you.
That's loud, yeah.
And Dirty Mike wakes up.
Great.
He's staring at a tribal who just dropped this big giant piece of wood in this little tiny chapel with a microphone on that's hot.
I dropped my wood.
Outside you hear, I dropped my wood. That ain't the right word.
Horsey?
What the and then we cut to
Bum, bum, bum.
we cut to our favorite beverage.
Captain Ovaltine.
Captain Ovaltine, please.
Okay. So, do I get to shoot her? Can I just shoot her?
Yeah?
Nice. Because I just want to do that right now. I don't like her very much. I heard all her neck blood. 10 and 4.
You got a 0 and a 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shot
Congratulations.
for nifty bandana.
You put a round right in her stomach, and for some strange reason, your rifle was on burst, so a 3-round burst comes up. So center, chest, and then nose.
Nice.
And she drops to the ground. That guy over, that lady over there is going to try to open fire on you one more time. 7 and a 4. 11. Take another point of damage. How much health do you have left?
One more and I'll be unconscious, so I need a stim pack or something.
Ooh, boy.
What's that?
You're like leaned up against the wall now.
Yep. Not everybody can be as lucky as Dirk.
I'm not even gonna go there.
And that's when you start seeing them come out of the freaking woodwork.
Ooh.
Like, holy shit, this is what you guys have done already? Fuck. They open fire on.
The cavalry's here!
Yeah, you didn't even need to play the death march.
Yeah.
She hits this woman right here, and she disappears in a cloud of dust with her little lever action laser rifle.
Wow.
Everybody's gonna have signature weapons. Fallout Texas has cowboy guns that are energy weapons, so woo! So. And then
I had a stick.
It's a really nice stick.
It was a really big stick, but I had a stick.
you didn't speak softly though.
No,
so.
not even close.
Okay, so now we cut back to Dirk with the big guy there sitting up. It's like, why are you here? I told you all to scat. Where's my meat?
It's out in the courtyard. Where you been?
Exercising Radio Free Texas. Shit. And he takes his thumb off the transmit button, sets down the thing on the bed. So, now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna get some just meat.
By all means.
You see Dirty Mike exit the chapel. Did you want to do anything to him before he ran away?
I mean, I'll try to pick up my stick as he runs out the door and potentially chase after him, but that's it.
Okay. You pick up your big giant log. It's better than bad, it's good.
Exactly. It's wood.
So, you see Dirty Mike running out in his coat, boxers that have lost their luster in his support device. He's like, I heard there was me. Oh, fuck.
You done yet? Are you gonna give up yet? Cause this is us. So your choices are limited here. It's either cake or death.
Is there cake in the meat? Because if y'all are gonna feed me cake, I'll take the cake.
Yeah, I don't like about the cake. You get to go to jail or whatever they do to you. I really don't care at this
There's a
point.
lynch mob outside. There's no jail.
What if I take the rest of what I got left here and mosey?
No, I don't like revenge plots and whatnot, so they can have you.
Those are some mighty fine shorts you got on there, Dirty Mike, though.
I had pants. Those were nicer pants.
I'm sure you did.
Well, this is a doctor for everybody.
All of a sudden in the background you hear, and the summer wind came blowing in.
And the winds of Oklahoma and the winds come sweeping up the plain.
So, are you willing to let him live for a set of underwear?
I'm willing to let him live in general. I was just commenting on his shorts. I mean, he's not done me any wrong.
What does he have that I can have? Let him live for some nice things.
How are you going to purchase your freedom?
This is
Just
a
go up to Dirty
parlay.
Mike and be like, this is the parlay. How will you purchase your freedom?
Because these villagers already owe us a pretty penny in coins and caps as far as I'm concerned, so whatever he's got to add on to would be really nice.
Well, I'm in his bedroom. So.
Well, now you peek out and you
I'm not in
see
his
him.
bedroom anymore, but I was.
Well, you've got like the big giant post leaning on his shoulder.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna give me for your freedom?
Exactly. Hello, sir. My name is Inigo Montoya.
This is my doorstep.
Exactly. You killed my doorstep. Prepare to die.
Power.
What?
I know where I can get y'all some power.
Power armor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really good with the tribals that live over at Ackland.
What do you think?
As if you trust him, I gotta go find you some stim bags.
That is absolutely true.
We've got a medic. We'll help her get better in a minute. But
Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay.
Austin's like, power armor?
After the drunken tirade and killing spree, I'm not crazy on the idea of letting him lead or follow anywhere at this point.
You just want more booze.
I don't have any booze right now.
Need that rattlesnake venom? Or no, rattlesnake piss.
Yeah, rat like this. Yeah. So, I'll tell you where to go at Ackland. Y'all just let me go. You can go there when you're better, or we can take him. He can show you the way. But right now, you caught me with both my pants and underpants now.
Oh no.
You can pull one of those back up, Dirty Mike. That's okay.
Thank God he pulls his boxers up and...
A man needs his dignity, and I understand that.
I think I got big dignity.
You see my wood? Now, do you want to go comparing sizes, sir?
No, sir, I do not, sir.
Okay.
So,
He gets a little self-conscious. It's okay.
alright. Houston kind of just grabs Dirty Mike by the shoulder. He'll show you where it's at later. We gotta get all these bodies out of here.
Absolutely.
Ghouls will probably be hungry. So, all the dead... all the dead guys are moved out. You get your medical attention that you so rightly deserve. Besides giving you some stim packs, pull the bullets out, bandage you up. And the next day, or say a week or so later, Houston, because I've got you laid up in the chapel or in the powder room for right now. Well, Austin takes care of you. It's like, okay, so he promised you power armor and stuff, and I know I've promised you caps, and do you want more wood? I don't know what you want.
Nah, I'm just on the lookout for food. It was just handy and it got the job done. That's why I took it.
Well, I can promise you food. You have people that you take care of? Do either of you have people?
I do.
Well, this might sound weird and ambitious, but do you know what that flag outside means, right?
Nah, I just like the rope that's attached to it.
I'll get you rope too.
She needs
Nice.
her hanging rope.
So, a long time ago, this was this place they fought for independence here. The people who fought here, they were killed for trying to be independent of what was going on. They didn't want anybody to hold over them. And believe it or not, I want to bring that back. Give you more than enough caps, take care of you when you get hurt, give you enough food, give you a place to settle. Same thing with you. I need to know if you guys are in or out. We're not reestablishing the Republic of Texas because
I have to help her move her hovel, and then we'll be back.
The hovel is really important. It's got a real nice door attached to it. And there's my pile of rocks. You know, I just got so much going on right now.
Me miss pile of rocks.
Exactly.
So many rocks.
Ain't seen Gus or Felicia in days. Yes.
well, bring them too.
Bring the whole family. It's great.
Yeah. There used to be a Sea World down the.
Is there an ocean?
Bum, bum, bum.
Is there any body of water?
No.
Over at the Corpse further south, but that's only stories I've heard.
I like stories though.
So are y'all in or out?
Sounds like a good idea to me if I can feed my family.
Well, congratulations, you're helping restore Texas.
Yay!
There we go.
Yellow Rose of Texas.
So in future installments, hopefully eventually soon. Well, I think we're coming back for this next episode, right? A couple of weeks. So it's good. Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go learn more about what they're gonna have to do to rebuild Texas, and hopefully we'll have more people showing up. As always, I want to thank everybody here tonight. Scooter for hosting, Sarah for hosting,
Indeed.
Matt and Ovaltine Jenkins,
I got like 6 names, and that's the one you like.
Captain Ovaltine Jenkins,
Ghee butter snaps.
I was about to say.
and Guy
You're
Buttersnaps.
the one with Dirty Mike in the voice.
Methuselah.
Jing, jing.
Yeah, Methuselah Honeysuckle. Gus TT Showbiz. Blackula.
Wow.
I want to thank
Okay, so
Magic Head.
Ovaltine's gonna have some different things going on.
Ovaltine's gonna have a lot of stuff going on. But I want to thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. Thank you for making this episode a wonderful, wonderful
That's
show. I'm pretty sure everybody's laughing. I got a text message from my brother that said, "Ew, Wasteland Stallion." Like, oh, great, he's watching. Woo! So, as always,
Support.
Hey.
as always, remember, always make time to tabletop. This show was brought to you by Arc Knight. They make flat plastic minis and diagrams of explosions. All of our audio stuff is brought to you by Ambient Realms. They do lots of sound and they do a lot of other cool stuff, like if you want digital displays for your maps for fun and
stuff.
Yep, they'll do that for you. We still got OG Gamer, right?
Huh?
OG, Original Gamer Apparel?
Yeah, we do. We're still working on the partnership with them to get some stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I'm working on. I'm going to have a meeting on Friday with A1 Comics, Scattered Comics. There's a lot of things going on.
And I'll tell you guys what, if we can get up to, we'll say, 250 subscribers, I will go ahead and buy one lucky subscriber a gift certificate for Hero Forge, just for showing up and just for following. So that includes you guys.
Say, and you probably mean followers.
Yes.
Followers.
Yes.
YouTube is subscribers.
Yes, YouTube subscribers, Twitch followers. So otherwise, I don't know what's going on.
Yes, live on Periscope. We're on Periscope, YouTube, and we are on Twitch all simultaneously.
Wow.
Yes.
So
impressive.
Well, I have to thank Chaotic Good, the channel that broadcasts a lot of Open Legend RPG stuff. They've been helping me out a lot.
Oh, nice.
So we've been talking to them quite a bit, and they help me get that kind of stuff figured out. This community is great. Out there on the internet, man, we wouldn't have this channel if it wasn't for the community out there, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I asked a shit ton of questions over the last year, and everybody has answered the questions and gone even further and has supported us all the way through it. So big shout out to Chaotic Good. That was a really big one. And Open Legend RPG. Ryan, love you, man. Brian, love you. So those types of things. So
one other thing, before the show started, I tweeted out special thanks and people that inspired stuff. So One Shot liked it, and System Mastery Podcast liked it, and really big fans of your guys' shoes. So otherwise, thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for coming, and keep circulating URLs. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.